Hello, hello, everybody. This is Geoff Shackley, drum instructor here at Freeway Music, coming to you again with another drum lesson today. Today, I would like to talk to you about drum fills and really how to practice them, especially. That's what I'd like to focus on here today. A lot of people kind of understand what drum fills are, but I've run into people who are nervous about trying them. If you put them on the spot and say, hey, make something up, you only have, 2 or 4 beats, just put a cool little something in there, and they freeze, they don't know what to do, they just want to stick to the groove that they've been holding on to and doing well with for so long. So I want to run through an idea or two on how to practice drum fills. I guess first thing first, what is a drum fill? Again, it is just kind of a little burst of improv that we get to do, usually at the very end of a musical phrase, maybe sometime in the middle, something that just kind of helps the song move along and helps out with transitions. They are not necessary, believe it or not, and I know some people don't like to hear that, but they are fun and they do help out. They have their place. So here's how I like to practice drum fills. Let's start with the basic idea. So, musical phrases, they're usually 4 to 8 measures long, okay? So what I like to do, I like to take a 4-bar phrase. You can take any drum pattern you want. So you can make one up on the spot if you're playing out of a book. I like to do this using the Funky Primer, fantastic drum book. If you don't have it, you probably should. So I like to set up a 4-bar phrase. I will make up a pattern or pick a pattern out of the book, and I play that 1 measure phrase. I play that 3 times. That's 3 measures. And you got a 4-bar phrase. So on the 4th measure, I use that to make up a fill. And it would sound something a little like this. I'll play it through a couple of times to give you an example. So, as I mentioned, I made up a bar, made up a 1 measure phrase. I played that 3 times. And on the 4th measure, I made up a drum fill. And the first one was simple. The second one was a little less simple. As far as drum fills are concerned, honestly, they can be pretty much anything that you want them to be. You can hit any surface on the drums. You can hit the heads, you can hit the rims, you can use the cymbals, you can play the hardware if you want to, you can play the sides of the drums on the shells, stuff like that. If that's the sound you want to hear, then use it. The big thing that you have to remember about fills is that they have to make sense with the song that you're playing, and that's important. You don't ever want to detract from the music that you're playing, and they have to fit within a specific amount of space. Typically, you want to be able to end your fill right on the downbeat of 1 of a measure, okay? Not always. Every now and then you'll have a little fill that goes in the middle. Maybe your band has some hits on upbeats or something like that. You want to kind of blend in with them and match what they're doing. But a lot of drum fills, especially if you listen to most mainstream music, they're going to come at the end of a phrase and they're going to end on a downbeat. So that's way number 1 to practice it. Another thing is that, fills don't have to last an entire measure. Sometimes they're a little bit longer than a measure. Sometimes they're shorter. Another really popular length of fill is just a 2-beat fill. 1, 2, or in this case, 3, 4. So how you would practice that, same thing. I'll use the same beat. You play it 3 times, and on the 4th measure, you play beats 1 and 2 of the form that you've created, and then on beats 3 and 4, you can make up a fill. So again, that goes like this. So, said, pretty simple. Again, you can do whatever you want to do with that. So 4-beat fills, 2-beat fills, play on the drums, play on the sides, play on the cymbals. You can really take it wherever you want. Just remember, if you're actually using this in a song, you're going to want to make sure it makes sense with the music that you're playing. So that is it for today. I'm going to end just with playing a little bit more, playing a few fills. I'll play some 4-beat fills. I'll play some 2-beat fills. I'll try and move around, do some basic stuff, do some more advanced stuff. But that will be it for today. So keep on practicing. Practice your fills. Stay relaxed. And we'll see you next time.